I love you so much. We love you so much.
Charlie, let's go.
I love you, Charlie.
There's no way. They're so down bad, but also, are they actually buying shoes from them? And this is Charlie D'Amelio. I don't know how to pronounce it. She's from TikTok. She was the #1 most liked person on TikTok, most subbed person on TikTok. But I think she's fallen off recently. I don't know what she's been doing. I know she opened up a lot of businesses. So I'm actually curious. What happened?
Can pretty privilege get you?
TikTok star Charlie D'Amelio. Charlie D'Amelio. Charlie D'Amelio. Charlie D'Amelio.
Damn. Wait, she only gets...
I was like, that's it, I'm famous.
She only gets 30,000 views on her 9.1 or 91 million subscriber channel?
Don't talk to me.
Guys, it's Charlie and I'm super excited to be sharing with you my first ever YouTube video on my YouTube channel. Ow.
That first time was kind of asshole move, right? Oh, wait, this
There
girl.
was one person who saved the universe.
Wait, this girl,
in her
I know
past
her.
life. It must be Charlie D'Amelio because she was dealt with everything anyone could ever ask to be successful. A virally beautiful face and body, every opportunity in Hollywood, commercial,
Okay, boomer.
the top talent agency in the industry, a book deal, a reality TV show, a TV show, a clothing line, a makeup line, a record deal. But
Damn!
somehow there is
She got all those? Bro, she got a fucking record deal? What?
still a way to mess everything up.
Just really need to admit this to you guys. I actually do have nipples. And I mean, that's really that's all that I can say about this right now.
So how did the D'Amelios screw up more than $32 million worth of pretty privilege? That's exactly the mystery we're going to uncover today. But not only that, as your marketing bestie, who graduated top 1% UCLA Business Economics with a background in marketing, we are going to explore how
Pretty privilege. Okay. I need to see the rest. I need to see the rest of this before I give my take on that.
if you have a terrible brand, and how you, yes you, no matter if you have pretty privilege or not, can build a successful brand to help you down your career.
True.
By
But not as successful as her. Like, her ceiling's higher. Okay, I agree with this. Yeah. Pretty privilege means you have a higher ceiling. It means you have a higher ceiling and a higher floor, to be honest.
brand, I don't just mean slapping your name or face on a t-shirt. Branding is about how your future college, future boss, future boyfriend sees you. And I'm creating this series to analyze celebrities from a marketing perspective because many of whom do not recognize the power of influence they have over a generation of young girls.
Charlie D'Amelio caught drunk?
I really don't want to work anymore.
And I think it's so important to be aware and reflective of the people who are shaping our culture.
Oh my god, is that James Charles? Hey, I saw a video of him recently. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say.
Despite how terribly the D'Amelio franchise flopped, we will also talk about how they could come back from the lack of brand and the hate they always cry about.
I'm upset because I haven't been in any drama.
First, we need to understand how the D'Amelios had every single chance to build $1 billion empire.
They really were trying to make them the next Kardashians just because they were hella pretty? Or the daughters?
Charlie D'Amelio, for those who have never heard of a small app called TikTok, good for you, is a Connecticut high schooler who is not a Nepo baby, an Instagram heiress, or a self-made artist. She started creating dance videos on TikTok in 2019 that quickly broke the platform and the Guinness World Record as the first person with 50 million followers on TikTok in April 2020, then 100 million in November 2020. The entire internet and Charlie herself was dumbfounded by this success because while Charlie was a dancer, many have claimed her dances to be mediocre. Surely it can't be that people are
Hey, she can hit the body roll if she's attractive.
shallow and that the
That's
TikTok
all you need.
algorithm prefers
That's
a
all you
pretty
need.
face, right? Not possible at all.
I mean, look. I don't want to say, it's not like she's talentless, right? Like a pretty face isn't enough. We all know very good-looking people that don't get anywhere just because of their looks. Like, you still got to put in the work for sure, but I feel like she put in the work, is what I mean. I feel like we're discrediting her too much.
Renegade became the Charli D'Amelio dance because she did it so much better than the original choreographer. And of course, the reason Dixie D'Amelio, Charli's sister, began blowing up too was that her natural talents blew the platform away. All in all, some people are born on the right side of the beauty algorithm and beauty standard, and they should embrace it. But as the sisters are dealing with this life-changing fame, which in this day means power, which means money, their parents and new team saw a pot of gold. How exciting. There is so much possibility when the hype is only rising for the girls. They were seen as the model citizens of TikTok and basically had the attention of every teenage girl in the nation. There was so much potential here for them to grow into the icons and role models for the next generation of young girls. But no, the D'Amelio parents said, heck, we are the new Kardashians. And if you're the Kardashians, then being hot is all you need to build a successful business, right?
No, but they, okay, I think that's what she's getting at, is that they're more than just that. Like, they're more than just good looking, which is true. Kardashian, okay, the Kardashians obviously are good looking, but they are they are ruthless businesswomen behind the scenes, like, for sure. Personally, as a dancer myself, I don't see moving your hands and arms as dancing. Really? Isn't anything, I feel like as a pure dancer, anything is dancing. Like, if I do this shit, like, this is dancing. You know what I mean? Like, anything where, like, you're moving to a beat is dancing. You don't even need a beat.
And so what happened next was a big, impressive list of business ventures. But if you take a closer look, you'll start to realize that each is very mid, and that the team behind them is not just
It's like everything is like still surface level, because like she's doing too much. Like, you have to like focus on things to make things great, but she's focused on like way too many little things, and then they're all mid.
But
I know this because the popcorn's mid.
Literally throwing random shit at the wall and hoping that one would stick.
Wow.
So what this is it's a look at your 2021. This is the major things we're focusing on. So we have all partnerships. We have, the different companies you're working with, like, ring lights and starting a clothing company. So, and then you have books and TV shows.
The list is so big, we need to first look at physical products and then their digital appearances that led to the ultimate downfalls. From 2020 to 2023 alone,
What's
they
up,
had their
Lillian?
makeup line with Morphe, not exactly a hit, then a collaboration drink with Dunkin' Donuts, a fragrance line, a nail polish collection, a mattress.
I'm surprised. Oh, a mattress. Okay, I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Dude, fucking what the hell? They gave her a mattress. Okay, I'm surprised her own products didn't do well. Okay, this is way too much, right? Because like if you're in the beauty industry, like you're selling a bed, you're also selling makeup and also popcorn. Like what's going on?
A footwear brand, a skincare brand, a popcorn brand, where I don't know which creative genius idea it was to tell the D'Amelios to dress up as Walmart employees in order to promote this relatable, fun brand. And all they did was to mock the working class where labor was only a fun activity for
what
them.
the hell?
And
No, what was that?
mock the working, promote this relatable, fun brand.
Look at her
And all
pretend.
they
She's
did
literally
was to
pretending
mock
to
the
have.
work-
No, dog, ain't no way. No way you're gonna sit there and pretend to have fun. Also, they literally should have just stuck to skincare and they would have been okay. Skincare, this is the reason. Let me just tell you guys really quick. Skincare and makeup will always do well. Because skincare is low-key a little bit of a scam. So like it'll just do well because people will get used to it, right? And then makeup, like you can't really mess up makeup, I feel like, right? You just I'm probably wrong, but you know what I'm saying? Like she has influence, she just gets people hooked on the product that people use the products forever. And then she wins. I don't know why she went and did footwear and stuff. You're not competing with Nike, big dog.
Fun activity for them. And being so incredibly talented while launching back to back businesses, Charli D'Amelio of course had the time to write a book in 2020 called Essentially Charli, the ultimate guide to keeping it real, which became
Ain't no way.
a New York Times
A New York Times bestseller? Dog, she's gonna get a New York Times bestseller off the influence alone. Ain't no way, bro. Oh my god, that didn't do well for Ray. Oh, actually not wrong. But I think it's because they marketed it. Wait, didn't Ray market it as like something like a blue light or something like that? And it was like a big, like people were mad because of like the blue thing that they were talking about. I remember that. Is this a big baller brand downfall? I think so.
bestseller.
Well, yo, I'm not gonna say the best fan base. I'm not gonna lie. The best fan base to monetize off of, if we're being real, is young teenage girls. That's the best fan base to monetize off of.
If there was an award for
If you're
launching
selling
the
products.
most number of unmemorable businesses, the D'Amelios probably would have won. That's my laundry being finished. If I didn't tell you, you probably don't even know half of these brands existed.
Yep.
And some of them deceased. Because honestly, by the speed that these products were launched immediately following the blow up, there is just no way that they were developed with care and passion.
Exactly. There is no time or care in any of these to make it good. They're all just gonna be like surface level bullshit.
From Charlie and Dixie. These brands have no connection with them. Like, why shoes? Why popcorn? Why mattress?
Exactly.
It's just slapping the D'Amelio label. on a
Exactly. Exactly. It's like, why? Like, the only thing that makes sense is beauty products, because obviously pretty privilege is what they're saying, right? So like, beauty products would be amazing for her, but like shoes, popcorn, and a mattress, big dog a mattress, just collab with Casper.
bunch of consumer goods that are very mid themselves.
D'Amelio footwear is recommended by doctors to treat broken ankles. Don't say that. You can't say that.
I don't care if you like the Kardashians or Hailey Bieber. Yes, they also launched and flopped brands, but the brands that we were
I remember Charlie crying after she lost 1 million followers on TikTok, and me and my 774 followers chilling. Dude, you have more followers than me on TikTok. I have 29 followers on TikTok. Actually, I think it's 30 now.
remember and rave about are the brands that they care about and rave about themselves. Kim Kardashian is known for her iconic body, so what does she launch? Skims, a shapewear company that has quality products that could sell even on their own. Kylie Jenner, known for her lips, so
Yep.
Mama Chris got her to launch Kylie Cosmetics. Hailey Bieber, the woman is constantly showing her glowy skin, and each launch is super creative and tied to her personally. Emma Chamberlain, vlogged with coffee for 4 years. It just makes so much sense to have a
Exactly.
coffee company, and she has killer creatives. Alex Earl's merch, very on brand with her personality. The fact that you don't even know the name of the quote-unquote brands launched by the D'Amelios shows you how disconnected they are from these brands. And it is so funny to read Charli D'Amelio's brand inspiration for the shoes as, quote, "We are always in heels, we are walking carpets, we've done all the uncomfortable blister-filled shoes before. So it's been really nice to be able to look into our closets and see, what are we missing and what do we have that we can make better?" Clearly, extremely relatable to their teenage girl fan base who
Walking all the red carpets. Yep. They're all, it's really just for her. And maybe the rich fan base or like the people who are actually walking on the celebrities. Ain't no celebrity buying a fucking Charli D'Amelio shoe, let's be honest here.
walk in heels and go to carpets all day. And clearly, the dream shoes for the teenage boys who follow them because of their hotness.
I love you so much. We love you so much.
Charlie, let's go.
I love you, Charlie. You're the
There's no way. They're so down bad, but also, are they actually buying shoes from them?
It's crazy how their entire marketing team never gave a single thought to who the targeted demographic is, because it is not
Bro, I'm so sorry. What is Charlie without the body roll? Okay, I'm going back.
women in their 20s and 30s with actual purchasing power who will want to wear these hot pink or electric blue pumps to work, which is probably a hard concept for the D'Amelio sisters to grasp because they never had to work a single day since they had enough money to do whatever they want since 17. And at this point,
Damn.
it is apparent that the main issue is the D'Amelios don't know why people follow them. And frankly, it is hard to answer that question, as many still only know Charli D'Amelio as the famous TikToker who dances and not much more. Surely, digital appearances should help, right? On the personal branding side, although it seems like the D'Amelio family has done so much since Charli became famous on TikTok, everything they worked on somehow only made them less and less relevant and less likable. Don't get me wrong, I respect the hustle of the family, where they really tried to emulate the Kardashian grind and did everything possible to stay relevant. But they did not understand the full price of monetizing your family and what it truly takes for a family to become a money printing machine like the Kardashian clan. Either their team is very lazy or has no creativity. Since blowing up, the D'Amelios launched a podcast because every other influencer under the sun did, called Two Chicks Podcast. They made a total of 27 episodes before
No way. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way it's still going on.
asking the question, is this what the girls actually want to do, and do they have anything to talk about? Dixie began doing music, and so did Charlie. They had their family YouTube channel, which had a lot of backlash since the first episode, where the girls were seen as extremely rude, and in spite of a private chef-made meal. Dixie threw it up in front of everyone, and Charlie said it's better to get dino nuggets.
Sometimes happens when... Oh god.
So dramatic. Do we have any dino nuggets?
At this point, the D'Amelio brand was already out of touch with their audience.
Oh, I get it. Yo, they probably don't feel that way actually, but they had to do it for the show. Okay. Okay, you know what's so interesting to me? This is my really quick take. Okay. I actually think that that Charlie can come back from this if she just brings herself down to earth, right? Like, come back down from like the pretentious shit and just become a regular, not teenager anymore, but young adult girl, and just go back to being a regular person and just do your dances and like do some updates, fucking live stream, do something that's not so high production, and then I think you could honestly reconnect with your fan base. I honestly think that's something that can happen.
Audiences who likely don't live in a large mansion with private chefs, but that's okay. They don't have to build a relatable brand. If they want to be more aspirational like Taylor Swift or Billie Eilish, they could keep their mystique and stop doing the mediocre family content. But no, the team behind the D'Amelios wanted them to be the Kardashians.
True.
And put them on a reality TV show even after the YouTube family channel backlash. While they lacked the very essential elements of the Kardashians to be interesting,
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. My
sex tapes, celebrity scandals, divorces, pregnancies, the D'Amelios are just too normal and unproblematic compared to other celebrities.
True. There's no drama, so like you just gotta be a normal person. You know what I'm saying?
The biggest drama they could pull is Charlie and Dixie hating each other.
No, I think it's so cute that you riding on my coattails like really worked out for you. No, I mean like that was your whole life. I mean 2 years compared to 18, it's like really different. Yeah.
Which is so hard to watch because it's not authentic.
I was caught off guard and then expected to be like, oh my god, this is so perfect. You know what? Why don't you put this song on my album? We could do it together.
And probably did damage their relationship as a family.
What the hell?
That was so entertaining.
Just happened? Like I thought you were the only person I could really trust in the world.
That's what makes these like drama shows so, like so enticing. You just want to see people fight, right? But especially like if it's fake, like you just know it's fake. Like in your soul, you're like, oh, this seems so like forced, and then it's not good.
It's not fair to me. So how are we supposed to live with each other anymore?
In addition, the fact that almost every single episode was about the sisters facing hate from people on the internet due to their massive following and massive presence online is very jarring for the audience.
No one cares.
Not saying that the hate they're dealing with is not valid or important, but to their viewers who don't understand a life of never needing to work since 17, having the luxury of time to cry repeatedly in a mansion and complain is very off-putting, where there's a lack of awareness of privilege. The biggest challenge they have to face in life is the hate that come from having hundreds of millions of followers, where many cannot even afford a roof over their heads and have to stress about where the next meal is. The impression of Charlie and Dixie not being appreciative of the capital, money, and power they have is not only unrelatable, but also
that video is crazy. That Walmart video is crazy.
Unlikable. And if they're building brands after brands after brands that depend on their personal brand and people liking them, then if people don't like them, then of course the brands they release every few months flop. In addition to how each product has no soul or passion. Since the very start, except for maybe Charlie and her dancing, there was not a soul or passion in every project that D'Amelios touched on.
D'Amelio footwear is recommended by doctors to
They just gotta choose one brand and run with it, bro. One thing and run with it, man. And just call it like the comeback. Like we didn't know what we were doing. We were young and shit, and now we're grown adults, and now we're figuring it out, bro. This is the comeback. That's it. Everyone loves a comeback story, okay? So I think they can still execute it because they're still who they are.
broken ankle. Don't say, you can't say that.
Not sure if Dixie D'Amelio even wanted to be a TikTok star or singer, while always being overshadowed by Charlie.
It's always your time to shine.
When the entire enterprise was born because of the lucky, or perhaps unlucky, pretty privilege without a soulful connection, it is doomed to fail. As soon as the halo effect of a pretty face or body gets tiring, and loses its shine. All in all, I do think Charlie and Dixie are sweet girls and handle way too much pressure from their team and perhaps even their parents, who just want to milk the fuck out of their fame and youth. But like I said before, a brand cannot just be built in one day. And you can't just launch 20 things in 4 years
can't be
hoping
built
one will stick
in a day.
if you don't have an ounce of passion for any of them. So what does make sense for the D'Amelio?
They should have worked on one first, make it extremely successful. That way they prove that their brand is not trash, and that then they do it across the board later. But like, you still can't like stretch yourself way too thin. Like, they did way too much.
How could they create something sustainable without further decreasing their likability? First, they need to make a very conscious decision of whether they want to be influencers or celebrities, which are two very separate concepts. If they just want to play a role that is aspirational, then don't overexpose themselves by appearing on every show, network possible. Keep the mystique. And if they want to be influencers, they need to be way more self-aware and aware of what is normal outside of their multi-million bubble. Stop pretending that they are just a normal family only worth
the D'Amelio show parent insists that they're normal. Come on, yo.
$32 million in a mansion, and be more respectful towards the audience that they've been cashing
I feel
out.
like sometimes celebrities or like these like famous types, they misunderstand what normal means. Like, they're like, yeah, we're normal, but like they're normal in like some senses, right? Like, they're not normal in those like, and then maybe like the other side kind of also gets misinterpreted. But like, you might be normal like financial, like not financial. You might be normal in terms of your emotions. Like, you still feel bad for people. You still feel bad about yourself. You're still insecure. Like, that's like normal human stuff. But like, when people say normal, what they really mean is your lifestyle normal. And it's like, no, your lifestyle isn't normal. If you're not just working, coming home, eating dinner, maybe you hang out with a couple people every once in a while, and that's your life, that's a normal life. But this is not a normal life. But then they try to insist that like, oh, look, we're just like everyone else. And it's like, you are like, maybe in terms of like emotions, like you're still a human being, but you definitely have a lot more privilege than the normal person.
Out on and stop.
I think there's a miscommunication there, because they're not wrong about being normal. It's not the normal that everyone else is about.
Contradicting themselves by stop pretending to be dramatic and problematic in their shows for the sake of views, and just stay true to who they are. And maybe they don't care about music, popcorn, mattress, and that is okay. Which brings up second, they need to stop launching brands. The next brand launch needs to be something so thoughtful and something they absolutely love.
You, that's what I'm saying.
Because so much trust has already been lost, they need to let every milliounce of the next product to show that they poured their soul and their heart
like
into
they can do it.
And
they can come back.
They're not passionate about anything right now, which is also okay. Do some soul searching first, then develop the product that their audiences actually need. And to be honest, if they don't care about products, they don't need to create one. There is already enough money to be made from working with existing brands that align with them.
Literally.
Third, not sure about Dixie, but
like they literally could just do collaborations and they'll make enough money. Like, only do shit that you have to do to build like lasting, like you know, lasting generational wealth. There's only like, you can't, no, even the richest person on earth, like, they're not running 13,000 businesses, right? You know what I mean? Like, they're only running like one or two, probably just one, and they're just making hella money off of it.
Charlie's initial dream was related to dance, and her going on Dancing with the Stars was a great move. It just aligns so well with who she is at the core. Instead of starting drama just to start drama with Dixie about pursuing singing. Many people initially followed Charlie because of the positive energy she brings, and maybe from dance, she could create a product that finally connects with her, that helps solve problems for her as a dancer, like gear that prevents dance injury that could eventually be pushed out to a broader athletic market, or dance athleisure that's extremely durable yet comfortable and cute.
Look at her just giving an idea. Dance athleisure, that sounds kind of cool.
Practice that could eventually become its own clothing line instead of popcorn and mattress. With that being said, although times have changed and the D'Amelio sisters are highly unlikely to regain that surreal level of mass attention again, all they need to do is to build a stronger connection with their existing massive following instead of treating them like cash printing machines to feed soulless products to, and stop doing and saying problematic, offhanded things or complain about their privileges to be further disliked.
I really don't want to.
They can do it. I truly believe they can do it.
Get you far, but cannot last a lifetime. Ultimately, it still comes to good intentions, authenticity, and hard work to build a long-lasting brand, which I do believe the D'Amelio sisters are capable of and can have a rise to their careers again if they choose to use their influence for good impact. That's how to grow real influence instead of a pretty follower account. Let me know your thoughts if you think the D'Amelio brand was a flop or not, and comment below which celebrity you'd like me to analyze next through a marketing perspective. This is your marketing bestie, Zoe Unlimited. Share this video for impact, and I will see you next week.
W. I've seen her before. I registered crush. I never said. Holy shit. Oh, wait, anyways, yo, wait, her hair's reversing some of these, dude. This is such a W video. Okay, like did the D'Amelio brand flop? Absolutely. And absolutely flawed. But there's still a chance. Now, are they ever going to have a Kim Kardashian empire? No. They will not. They probably missed their chance, honestly, because they wasted all their goodwill. However, can they have a long-lasting business that is very, if they take it very seriously, that they can still use Charli's audience to figure it out? I absolutely think they can. I don't think it's over for them. But the empire days, it's up. I'm sorry. No one cares about anybody in the family except for two people, Charli and Dixie. And it's really Charli first and then maybe Dixie second, but nobody else in the family matters. And they need to figure that out. But I think they have a chance. I think they have a chance. That's actually a W video, yo. W video. What do people have to say about it? I've never understood why Charli didn't focus on selling dance-related products. It seems like a natural fit that would align perfectly with her brand. Dude, honestly, that idea of like dance athleisure was honestly pretty cool. I thought that was a really good idea.